The Australian Shepherd is an intelligent, active, and very high-energy breed that was originally bred to herd sheep and cattle. To round up all of those sheep and cows, this dog had to be an energetic bundle with not a lazy bone in its body. The Australian Shepherd makes an excellent family pet, especially for the busy, on-the-go, and energetic family. If you or your family are physically active, and big into jogging, hiking, and throwing balls around, then your Australian Shepherd wants to be right there in the mix. People who consume healthy foods and who get plenty of exercises are generally healthier overall than sedentary people who snack on junk food constantly. The same goes for dogs, and the Australian Shepherd is no exception. Unfortunately, this is no guarantee for people or dogs that we will not have any health problems, whether common or rare. Even though the Australian Shepherd is a relatively healthy breed, it's best to be informed and prepared. Australian Shepherd common health problems. Your Australian Shepherd may never suffer from any type of health problem or disease, but listed below are health problems more common to this breed. Hypothyroidism. The hypothyroidism is a common disease seen in Australian Shepherds and is often called underactive thyroid. At the base of the brain is the pituitary gland. This gland controls the thyroid, and the thyroid regulates metabolism by producing the hormone thyroxine. If the pituitary gland is underactive, the thyroid does not produce enough thyroxine. Symptoms can be weight gain, coldness, dry, flaky skin, lethargy, and loss of fur. Replacing the hormone with a medication called levothyroxine is the treatment and must be taken for life, with dosages fluctuating at times. Multi-drug resistance, MDR1. There are few breeds that suffer from this anomaly of multi-drug resistance, and unfortunately, the Australian Shepherd is one of them. Dogs who have this will have adverse effects from commonly used drugs, such as even heartworm medication. A gene mutation causes dogs to have a reaction to certain drugs and dosages that are normally safe. Care must be used when trying new medications because reactions are sometimes fatal. Cataracts. In Australian Shepherds, cataracts are the most common eye disease. Cataracts can be found in one or both eyes and cause the eye to become cloudy. This leads to impaired vision and can cause eventual blindness. Cataracts can appear in Australian Shepherds as young as 1 to 3 years old, but can also develop in senior dogs due to the aging process. Surgery, although quite expensive, is an option. Iris coloboma. An eye condition that can affect your Aussie is iris coloboma. These are holes in the iris due to the iris not being fully developed at birth. This can affect one or both eyes and will cause your pup to squint in bright light because the eyes cannot dilate properly. This is a birth defect and there is no cure. It is found mostly in Aussies that are merles. Elbow dysplasia. Elbow dysplasia is common in Australian Shepherds but often goes undiagnosed. This would present with lameness in the front end, which sometimes comes and goes, adding to the problem of diagnosing this type of dysplasia. Surgery or pain meds are options. Cancer and tumors. There are two types of cancer that are more common in Australian Shepherds, which are lymphoma and hemangiosarcoma. Lymphoma can be found in a dog's liver, spleen, and lymph nodes and is usually found in older dogs. Symptoms are fever, weakness, dehydration, and lethargy. It is treated with chemotherapy. There are a few different types of hemangiosarcoma and they can affect separate areas of the body with differing symptoms. Some symptoms are fatigue and tiredness, weakness, pale gums, a lump under the skin, abdominal swelling, difficulty breathing, bleeding, nosebleeds, heart rhythms that are abnormal, and seizure. Depending on what type of hemangiosarcoma and the location, treatments can range from surgery to chemotherapy and palliative or hospice care. It is important to note that not all Australian Shepherds will develop these health problems, and with proper care and attention from their owners, many of these issues can be prevented or treated successfully. Regular visits to the veterinarian can help to catch potential health problems early and provide the necessary care to keep your Australian Shepherd healthy and happy.